Okay, so I feel like whoever's guided to this video, I'm feeling a real people pleasing energy, okay? Because you're definitely going through a rough time in life, okay? Very, very rough. I feel like you're almost at your you feel like you're at your breaking point, right? Um, but that does not mean that that's the end, okay? And we're going to get deeper into what to look forward to, but right now, we're going to focus on what's going on right now because I feel like you're very much depressed and you right now don't have a real feelings. Okay, like you have feelings, but I don't feel like you have real love for anything right now because you feel numb. And right now you're very much focused on what can you get out of life? What can you get from people? What can you get? Like you really want you feel like you're lacking. Um financially or emotionally or whatever. It's like you're lacking something, so you feel heartless. um or it's making you heartless because you have to be strong in an area. That's how you feel. And so it's also like I feel like there's something that you really want to do though, okay, but you're not going to do it. It says you're being stiff and hard to move around. You could be a Virgo or be dealing with a Virgo, or this could be just Virgo energy, but I'm getting that it's like you don't trust yourself to make the right decision. You don't trust yourself to succeed in what you actually wish you could be doing. And that's why you're being stiff and hard to move. Um First of all, I want you to know that you are fully in control, and even though it doesn't feel like that, it just takes an awareness, okay? It takes for you to step back and take your power back. Like, what are the things that are bothering you? You have to acknowledge that. And then what is it that, like, what have you already tried? Okay, because I feel like we put our power in other people's hands. Like, oh, they're going to do this to me, so I can't do that. Oh, this is going to happen, so I can't do that. But in reality, why don't you just go ahead and cancel out the whole thing that you think is going to happen to you? Um, Kind of like leave it to where you don't have nothing to lose. Like, why would you feel like you couldn't do something because somebody is gonna, like, you're gonna have a consequence, when in reality, like, being yourself should not make people I don't know, hate you, or like, the real people that love you, they're gonna allow you to be yourself. and and also God loves you, so God wants you to be yourself. So you're not gonna be in a position to where you're doing your thing, you're being yourself, and then you get messed up. No. When you be yourself, when you learn to love yourself for who you are, whether that's what society wants or not, then you are going to get supported by that. um and it may not be that support that you want. Like, you might be thinking, oh, my person is supposed to be supporting me, like, your spouse or your husband, wife, girlfriend, or whatever. um or it could be like, my parents are supposed to be supporting me. No, it might be strangers supporting you, because there are people around the world that has went through the same things as you. Or it may not be the exact same story, but they have the same feelings, they have the same, I don't know, the same domino effect that happened within them. And so they've been depressed, they've been hard to move, they've been in a situation where they don't trust themselves, and they may not feel love for a lot of things at the moment, because it's just, how can you love something when some things have been taken away? I feel like you have um been in a situation where things have been just taken away from you, or you haven't been able to achieve what you wanted, okay? But okay, so we have this card that says pay yourself first, and that's just saying, like, love yourself, because I feel like you're holding on to everybody else's emotions, everybody else's thoughts, and what could go wrong um outside of you, though. Like, man, it's just like you carrying the world on your shoulders. Like, you're trying to protect everybody, you're trying to make sure everybody's happy, you're trying to, I don't know, and you can't do that, okay? And it's going to take some strength to really realize that, in order to even love other people the way that you want to love them, you have to love yourself first. Even though you think that you're loving them, it's the complete opposite, because the fact that you're, like, pretty much kissing ass, it's like they are only going to feel more like you have to do that. They're only going to feel more obligated to what you're doing for them. Okay, so there's going to be a point in time where you're not going to be able to do that, and they're going to have to respect, you know, who you are as a person. And if you don't want to be stuck in this forever, you're going to have to get it moving. Okay, so we have gratitude, we have quiet retreat, we have the 5 of Autumn. Just a second. We have the Magician, and then we have I speak with good intent. So I feel like the first step is, like I said, to just acknowledge who you are, what you want, and like what are the things that are bothering you, because then you can see where your power is being taken at. Okay, and so this card, it says reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So I feel like right now you need to be grateful for the position that you're in. Okay, because I know that you have a ton of vision on money, you want to receive and all that. But right now, I want you to be grateful for the position that you're in right now, because you're there for a reason, and nothing is wrong with you. Okay, I feel like a lot of you need to hear that nothing is wrong with you, because the fact that where you are right now, everything happened, like everything that happened before that, it has led you to this moment. Okay, choices, decisions, perspectives from you and other people has led you to this spot. Okay, and right now it's about being grateful for just even not knowing what you knew before, and also, you know, just how things are going, because this is all for a reason. The experience, I'm sorry, I can't even talk. The experience that you are in right now, whether you're even homeless or you know, jobless or something, it's for a reason, because it's making you stronger. I feel like you're gonna have more. I don't know, there's more to life than this. Like I can't even. Oh my God, take this how it resonates, okay? But I feel like you do need a quiet retreat, okay? Because it says it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. And then we have the Magician card, which is self-explanatory. We have the 4 elements on this card, and we need the 4 elements in order to create, you know, something new. And it says, I speak with good intent. So, you know, once you have this quiet retreat, or quiet retreat does not mean to go out on a vacation by yourself, but it does mean, you know, to feel like that though, to be by yourself, to have that time alone, as if, you know, you were with your person, you know, like really get intimate with yourself about what you want, and also not what you want, okay, not what you want, but where you are, and really feel the pain, feel the frustration, just feel it all, and then start to heal it, start to speak light over it. Okay, start to just look out for the like once you're seeing the answers, right? You're gonna see the answers once you feel your emotions, but it's a choice to see the answer and take it and accept it as a good thing. Okay, getting deeper, we have be fearless. It came in reverse. Just a second here. I feel like you're losing faith, okay? You're very much losing faith. It says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So I feel like, as I said before, that you have things that you want to do, but you're not doing it because you don't trust that it will succeed, or you don't trust that it will work out. And I feel here that with this Be Fearless card, I feel like this is the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands is about taking the next step. But before you take the next step, it's like you're looking over this mountain, or you're looking over what you have already, and you're going to, like, it's kind of like you're taking this deep breath before you go. But I feel like you're scared to go. Like you already know what to do, but you're afraid to do it. And it's because you don't have faith. And, you know, it's like you're also afraid of the challenges that it could bring. But I'm getting that, yeah, it says embrace the all right here. I embrace the all. So for sure, you're being told to you're being guided to acknowledge the truth of the situation, okay? Not to allow yourself to be in an illusion, and just be real about it. Be real, be blunt with yourself. Don't sugarcoat anything, and embrace the truth. And then from that situation, you pray, okay? You pray. Um, yeah, man, you pray. So you have a choice to make. Okay, choices came out again. This card came out. It says choices. We have do the work. We have the Six of Wands, the Six of Spring. It says wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. And the Six of Wands is about succeeding, you know. And we have do the work right here. It says it's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So what are your priorities is what you have to ask yourself, okay? What are your priorities, and what is it that you're willing, I don't know, like, what is it that you don't need that you have in your life, and what is it that you, is like a priority, okay? Because we have some real decisions to make right here, okay? There's some real choices that you got to make, and it has to be balanced. You have to step outside of your body, stop being in your ego and feeling all, you know, like, who are you supposed to be, and just step outside of your, look at yourself from another perspective for once, and see what you would do if you were somebody else looking at yourself, okay? But I feel here that there's something here about moving away, okay? You are moving away. But there's also it's something here about respect. I respect the property of others. Okay, hold on. Let me get some clarity. Oh. Okay, so for sure, you're definitely by picking up all the pieces, by just acknowledging where you are right now and just taking responsibility for everything, you are going to win, okay? And that's actually going to balance out, you know, your physical life and everything. I feel here that you are fighting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're fighting with yourself and you're fighting with other people, but I feel like there's something here where you don't want to take advantage of other people, so you don't do it, or you don't take action. You don't want people to look at you like you're doing the wrong thing, or you don't want somebody to misunderstand your intentions. But I feel like if your intentions are pure, you shouldn't worry about that, because if they have questions, communication is all it takes. And that shouldn't be your responsibility to go and explain stuff to everybody, especially when they're not making it known that they're confused. And a lot of people, they like to approach you like they already know what they're talking about, instead of asking you, what is this? How can, you know, I don't know. It's like, it's a communication thing. A lot of things can be solved with communication. Okay. I feel here that you get an impulse, you get this impulse to do something, or I don't know. I'm going to clarify that too. Like, what is this impulse? Spirit, please make this very clear. Like, okay. Spirit, make this very clear. Okay, so some cards, they flew out and dropped on the floor. Okay, so what came out was the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Death card. So what I'm getting here is what to let go of right now is this fake love that you're giving people that is not helping, okay? It's like you show this love, or you show this type of, oh, I'm a nice person, I'm sweet. Or like when you have, I don't know, it's like an immature type of love where it's like, it's not. Let me explain the King of Cups really quick. The King of Cups is somebody who knows how to hold their emotions together, who knows when to use their emotions as well. Not always in their emotions, and not always just out of their emotions. He has this cup ready, so when cups represent, water in the tarot deck, and water is emotion. So, and also intuition. So it's about knowing when to tap into your emotions and intuition, which your intuition is always going to be there, but knowing when to tap in and use all that, and knowing when to just look at the physical and be like, okay, it is what it is, and take it like that, you know? But I feel like a lot of you are in the opposite energy where you're always in your emotions, or you're always like trying to help somebody else. And I feel like that's going to end very soon. That's definitely going to end very soon, because you can't afford to do that. Like, you're really carrying everybody else's burdens. And also, that's a part of taking responsibility for where you are right now, is noticing that it's you that's doing it. It's you making this decision to take care of other people. And you have to ask yourself, why do you feel the need to do that? Okay, do you feel like people can't do that for themselves? And why do you feel that way? Because, you know, it's all a choice. The same way that you're making this choice to take care of them, they're making a choice to not acknowledge certain things. And that's not your, you know, your responsibility. Your responsibility is you and your emotions and what's making you happy. And if you're unhappy, you have to take take responsibility and move forward from, you know, and trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust that, you know, nothing's wrong with you by, having this discipline, setting your boundaries, you know. We have Celestial Teacher, number 7. We have Release Jealousy. We have the Moon card. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have I Speak Positively of Others. So I feel here that you are definitely going through a big awakening right now. Definitely a huge awakening. Because I feel like it's not about that you're jealous. I feel like you have resentment left in you, where you feel like you resent certain people, or you resent certain things that happen. Okay, it says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. I'm getting, like I say, it's about resentment. So if you resent somebody, you may feel like this person has power over you. This person can go and do A, B, and C to you, and you know, and you can't do anything about it, okay? And so if they can do that, then so can you. I'm getting like, don't worry about somebody attacking you, because you have that same power to do that same thing back to them if that's what you want to do, and you also can avoid that situation. Okay, we have the Moon card. It says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So like I said, once you sit back and just embrace where you are right now, and then start to pray, you know, just like look forward to something better. Okay, it doesn't have to be a specific thing, but you can still just have that faith that something better is coming. You may not know what it is, but it's just about being open and optimistic about this energy being restored. Okay, because I know that you feel like there's a hole in you, that you feel like you know there's something missing. There's a big part of you that's missing, when in reality it's like it's not missing, it's a feeling. But that physical thing will be replaced, whatever you were missing. Because I feel like it may have been a person. It may be, actually, it could be family as well. It could be your family. Like, you have to be strong for your family. You have to be, I don't know, like, hold on, let me see. Know that you're limitless, man. Know that you are limitless, and you have to just pay yourself first. It says face your financial fears right under pay yourself first. I feel like you don't pay yourself first, because you feel like you're not enough and you're not worth whatever you're paying yourself. It says it is safe for you to receive right under this. It says the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. And face your financial fears says when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. You will realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So, oh my God, I'm getting chills. Like, whatever you're down yourself about, whatever you feel like, you know, you're holding on to so much because you feel like, without holding on to these things, you feel empty. There's a hole in you, but there's a hole in you because of, it's a mindset. First of all, it's a mindset, but the mindset comes from you feeling like you did the wrong thing in the past, or that a lot of things crumbled, and maybe, there's people against you and you feel like a victim. Okay. It's all of that. It's like you're still holding on to these situations to where you have to protect yourself, okay? And yeah, it's really about protecting yourself. I know you feel like like a lot of you may feel like, oh, I'm loving myself because I'm protecting myself, but a lot of you don't have to protect yourself because you you not trying is already the protection. Like some people are not going to try you already by you being yourself, by you being your authentic self, using your voice, using like doing the things that you would normally do. People are already going to pick up on on the things that you will not tolerate anyway. So you don't have to worry about um being extra nice so it don't turn into an argument. You don't have to do anything like you don't have to people please, okay? That's what I'm telling you. Like, just be yourself, because everybody that's meant for you will always be there, and people that's not meant for you, they will still be in the same place. Like they're not going to they don't have to be your enemies. They don't have to be your best friends. But at the end of the day, like, let's say you have a lover that you're interested in right now, and this person doesn't like that you smoke, so you don't smoke, right? But you think that smoking for you is just more of a spiritual thing. I don't know. I'm just kind of like rambling, or I'm kind of like making up a story on the top of my head. Just go with it. But the fact that you're not smoking, it just it holds the relationship back, because at the end of the day, you're not giving your all into the relationship because you're holding back in yourself. If that makes sense. Like, if you're like, oh, I can't smoke, then you're kind of disappointed already, right? So when you're around this person, you're not putting a bunch of positive energy. As let's say that you did smoke and then you came to this person, then you would have positive energy to give. But the fact that you're trying to please this person, it makes the relationship even worse than what it could be. And so also what I want to say is that, what was I about to say? Shit. Yeah, that's what I meant by like when people come around, whoever's meant to be, they will be. So let's say you started to smoke. The person that you're with, they may move around that time, but if they really love you, they will come back around for whatever they are there for. So if it's just sex, you will end up knowing that. If it's just a communication thing, or y'all are like best friends or whatever, that you will end up knowing that, because by you being yourself, people will walk away when they feel uncomfortable. Believe that, okay? Believe that when people don't want to be there, they will leave. And the people that want to be there, they're there. And so don't overthink that. And it doesn't mean that they have to be there forever or be there as a certain label in your life. It just means that this is your relationship. It's just a connection, and it doesn't have to be, overthought, okay? But I'm getting that you're definitely going to have this Nine of Cups right here, this fulfillment energy within yourself and about the world. You're going to feel emotionally fulfilled very soon. And I see here, it says, I speak positively of others. I feel here that you're going to see, I don't know, it's going to be very peaceful. Your past is going to, I don't know, it's not going to be the same to you anymore. It's going to be very peaceful. And the people that treated you wrong or treated you a certain way that made you feel uncomfortable, you're going to realize that it made you grow, and you're going to speak positive, about them in general, and or not say anything at all is what I'm getting, because it's all about, everybody's on the same journey. And I mean, not the same journey as you specifically, but everybody's, as humans, we're still here just trying to figure out this life thing, trying to figure out what we love and what is the right and wrong thing to do and stuff like that. And the only way to learn things is if we make a mistake as well. So if another person made a mistake in your life, or if they did it intentionally, maybe they just don't know, like they don't know all the information that you know apparently, or there's something off there. So what I feel like you're going to do is see the world as a positive thing. Like, you're going to just be like, wow, most people are just really kids in an adult body, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's just walking around still trying to figure out life, even if they try to make it seem like, they know everything. These people, that's something that they learned too, it gets deep, okay? But regardless, I'm seeing here for you that you will find emotional fulfillments, okay? And I feel here that like this is going to make you move forward in life for sure. But with this moon card, it's not telling me too much, because the moon is about secrets or the unknown, okay? So I feel like there's an unknown energy, like right now you could be in the process of trying to figure out what's wrong with you because you're feeling depressed and you feel like, you're disconnected from a lot of things and you just feel stuck, right? But once you start to embrace where you are right now, the process will start to where the answers are coming in. You're just going to start seeing stuff. Like your intuition is just going to be more clear. Right now, you're not connected, super connected to your intuition in this area because, it's just like you feel more on like, what is it? In protective mode. Like you feel like, what is that word? Survival mode. Yeah, you just feel like you need to survive because of this depression is like, if you don't survive, you don't feel like you could be here in a way. Like, so once you sit here and, like I said, be in the moment, and feel your emotions, accept where you are, accept the truth, accept your responsibilities, and also, the choices that you made, and also other people's choices and their perspectives and stuff like that. Something is going to come of this situation. It's going to be like a realization of, I feel like it's just going to be a real new start though of who you are. You're going to really transform. Your attitude is going to change. Your emotions will change. Your mindset will change. Your actions will change. Okay. Because you will realize that a lot of the things that was holding you back was actually other voices, it was people's voices in your head that you had talked to or you argued with, or it could be your parents, it's stuff like that. Like it's still in your head. And it's not letting you move forward because you feel like you need validation or approval because you don't trust yourself for whatever reason. Okay. I feel like you don't trust yourself and you don't pay yourself first. You don't make sure that you're good before you can go and help somebody else. And that is what keeps you at that place of lack, because you are limitless. You can do anything, okay? You can do a lot. But first, I feel like this group of people don't really care too much about, the physical realm. Like when it comes to food and stuff, you'll be cool with fixing somebody else a plate, and you might not eat for a couple of hours, like, or you might not bathe for a few days, or it's just like the physical realm doesn't mean much to you. Because you're so, like, I feel like you've been without stuff before, okay? You've been without physical things, without clothes, without new shoes, without, water and stuff like that. So I feel like you do, like, just like to help other people. But just imagine if you did just do that extra thing for yourself that actually isn't extra, it's a necessity, that you actually went without for so long that now you feel like it's okay that you don't have it. But if you just take care of that, a lot will get better. I'm telling you, if you take care of your body, if you just start taking care of how you feel, and I don't know, it's just so much. Just love yourself first, your physical, mental, and spiritual. And well, really your mental, your physical, and your mental, or your emotional, because spiritual is all of that. It's mixed with that. But when you take care of your emotions and make sure you're writing and meditating, journaling or whatever, take care of your body, bathing every day, or just whenever I'm not going to say every day shit, because everybody has different beliefs or whatever, but just do what you feel is meant for you, and free your spirit. Okay. We have free spirit right here. Free your spirit. Do what's fulfilling to you and have integrity in that. Like really, be confident in that. Okay. But yes, that's all I have for this group. Okay.